Hello everyone, buongiorno. Okay, bonjour. Hola. Hello. So, this one is a big honor for me. So, I got my first email, I believe, from the legendary historic rock photographer daughter of the Emperor of Rock himself, the daughter of Jimmy Page of the Kings of Rock, Led Zeppelin. Now, I mean, her father only wrote Stairway to Heaven on guitar versus Robert Plant laying down the lyrics and vocals, which was, an assistant of hers. And it really all started, I think it was 2018 or 2019, when I first saw Scarlet Page do a repost. It was a shared repost of hers of a Ross Halfin photo, as in, I believe, the current photographer of Kiss on the End of the Road tour, and his photo of Johnny Depp reading a published book of poetry by the female soulmate partner of Jimmy Page, still currently, now I think 10 years strong, SCARLET Rsvp. While he was backstage at, I believe, the Wembley Arena, or Wembley Arena versus Stadium, for a Hollywood Vampire show, which is his all-star band that he co-founded with Alice Cooper and Joe Perry of Aerosmith. So, Scarlett's dad, Jimmy Page, went there to pay a visit to his friend Alice Cooper. Hold on for a minute. Who's calling at this time? Okay. So anyhow, that's how this all started, I believe, and then I consistently posted all of my Nuke Doll clearism on her dad's official verified Instagram account page, as in Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin. Plastered all throughout his page. I would envision that I still am. And then I promoted Catalyst, a spoken word poetry album that Jimmy Page produced for his lady, Scarlet Rsvp. And I think that was like 2020. Yes, Columbus Day week, 2020, October. And then after that, I got, I believe, an email from Scarlet Page, I think in August of 2021, and then from her assistant during the pandemic. And then this March to April of this year, I got a direct RSVP invite from Scarlet Page herself, and she also emailed me. She replied to me directly, which meant the world to me and still does. And then I got, and that was to her exhibition called Scarlet Page and Friends that was held at Hyper Gallery Ltd, close to her print shop in London. And then I got another strict RSVP invite email from Scarlet Page on behalf of Scarlet Page Photography and Scarlet Page Studio, and I did everything I've just because I'm now wrapping all of this up, and because I have to get a new passport, I haven't been able to follow through yet, but I will. I'm okay. So before we get there, so then I got I believe, third invite. I think it was early October of this year, to a private viewing at a gallery in the Chelsea district of London. That was to be held on the 11th of October, 10/11/23. So my friend and I, we did all we could to get everything in tow so that we could fly out there and back, but there just wasn't enough time. So, but I'm now one step closer. I obtained, in order to get a new passport, the vetting process is quite different now. So I literally went to the DC Department of Vital Records and obtained a certified copy of my birth certificate, which was amazing. So that happened. And now I'm one step closer to getting my new passport. So that the next strict Rsvp invite with reserve access codes I get from Scarlet Page, the daughter of Jimmy Page. My friend and I will be set and ready to rock and roll. Okay. So what an honor. I mean, she was the personal photographer of the Smashing Pumpkins when they were the #1 band in the world from 1995 to 1996. She's photographed everyone you could possibly think of. Nile Rodgers, Paul McCartney, Keith Richards, Mick Jagger, Marilyn Manson, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I mean, just so many. It's really hard to keep up with. And I was also honored to get emailed by the head of her photography studio team, by an assistant of hers, and by the gallery owner and curator and content director of Hyper Gallery, who held the exhibition Scarlet Page and Friends earlier. I believe it was this. I think that was this. Hold on, April to May of this year. So it's just a matter of time. I just wanted to wrap up the Time Business News, most unprecedented and parallel Time Business News answers, and I did. So I'm waiting for that to go on the .com. Then I'll wrap up Rolling Stone, which will be the carbon copy of MTV Rock. It will apply to both. I'm knocking out these vlogs right now as I speak in this very video log. This is like near the 30th one now. And the showcases. After I irrigate my nasal and throat passageway for 5 days in a row at least, and truly unplugged 100%, do these 6 set lists, and one of the set lists created for me by Elvis Presley's former music director of his warm-up opening act and group of background singers of Sweet Inspirations, while also featuring on and off the right-hand custom-made crystal glass glove made for me by the one of the members of the 10-member costume design make team of the Michael Jackson Thriller Victory Tour of 1984. Okay. So here we are. I can't tell you what an honor it is. And I have a sixth sense about her. She just strikes me as, I don't know, man, just down to earth, just a good person, a solid person, a real person, you know, and probably someone that's quite fun to, like, just, you know, just, I don't know, man, just a cool chick, man. Really, man. It's like I have a sixth sense about these things, and I think I'm on point with that, but whatever. I am honored, and the biggest honor for me would be able to do lead vocals to even just one song with her father on guitar. To meet her father, to meet her, and to have her photograph me after all of my multitudinal reality, life, earth-based categories nuked All clear by me. Okay? Okay? All right. This is Jorge Estrada, DC, DC Muchacho Formulae.